this video, we'll be taking a closer look at optional practical training. If you haven't yet, we recommend you watch our introductory practical training video before viewing this one. What is OPT? Optional Practical Training, or OPT, is a form of training, often paid, that directly relates to your program of study. This is a benefit of the F1 visa granted by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS. You can apply to do OPT during your program of study or after you finish your program of study. There is no academic credit required for OPT. You do not need a job offer to apply, but you must complete and submit the USCIS application and application fee. With OPT, students are allowed up to 12 months of full-time employment for every education level completed. Pre-completion OPT is limited to 20 hours per week while school is in session, but you can work full-time during breaks and annual vacation. You can also choose to work for fewer than 12 months. Applying for OPT is a time-sensitive matter. For post-completion OPT, students can apply up to 90 days before their graduation date and up to 60 days after graduation. The application process takes a minimum of 90 days, so you should carefully plan your application submission. To apply for OPT, you must begin by completing the Form I-765 and gathering all of your supplemental items. These items include a cashier's check for the application fee, 2 passport photos, Form G-1145, and copies of your passport, visa, I-94, and all of your I-20s. Next, make an appointment with the International Student Advisor. The advisor will answer any questions you may have about the application, review your application materials, and issue you a new I-20 with an OPT endorsement. Once you've reviewed your application materials and ensured there are no errors, you can mail your application packet to USCIS. Your application must be filed with USCIS within 30 days of your DSO's OPT endorsement, so make sure you send it soon after your appointment. USCIS will review your application. Once approved, they will issue you an Employment Authorization Document, or EAD card. You cannot begin your training until you have received your EAD card. Your EAD will list the date you can begin your OPT. It also lists the date when your employment authorization ends. While on OPT, you are still considered an F1 student, and you must abide by F1 rules even if you have already graduated. Be sure to report any address changes, report employment, obtain travel signatures on your I-20 if you plan to travel outside the U.S. You will also need your valid F1 visa, EAD card, and a letter from your employer to travel. If you have any questions, please reach out to our office. We're here to help.